Ah, bingo. There we go. Great to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Awesome to see all the familiar faces. I'm excited to get into OFA today. Today's, I just got off a fast. I think I've told you guys I did a 3-day water fast these past couple days. It was amazing. Now that I'm off it, definitely a little bit more of a chill mood for me today. Just don't have the normal energy that I do. But either way, I'm excited to get into it. Good morning, Rich. Great to see you here today. So, as always, if you have a question you would like to ask, please just raise your hand. To raise your hand, at the bottom of Zoom, there's a little heart and it says react. Click that heart. Once you do, you'll see a little pop-up and a button that says raise hand. Go ahead and raise your hand if you have any questions. We'll get this train moving and grooving. Yeah, we only have an hour today. I have a tight schedule, so I want to get to as much as I can. Charlie had the first hand up, so let's start right there. Morning, Charlie.
Hey Dante, how you doing?
Fantastic. About yourself?
Doing well, thanks. I don't think we got to Mark yesterday. I don't know if we should do Mark before me because I feel like I'm abusing my time here.
You guys are the best. Sure, we can definitely do that. Let's hop over to Mark, and I'll get back to you shortly, Charlie. Not kidding, by the way, guys. This is like the coolest community in the world. You don't find this anywhere else. You guys rock.
Agreed. Thank you, Charlie. But I'll be fairly quick, I think. Um, so I'm going through the training. I I'm not going to get into too much details, but I'm actually through like day 5 of Trey. And but I was watching also some of the belief. I don't know. Anyway, I go through a lot of training. So anyway, in some of the training, what Russell talks about creating a differentiating yourself and not being a commodity. And so he does the offer stack, and then he does irresistible offer, that sort of thing. My question is, I know that in Trey's training, he comes up with a there's a funnel that comes with it.
Yes.
Does the funnel, and I haven't really dug into it, but it didn't appear to have, and like an irresistible offer or an offer stack. I could be mistaken on that. And if I am, and just sometimes I complicate stuff, and you say, Mark, just follow the funnel and quit worrying about this other crap. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, and then like we'll cross that bridge down the road once you get launched and you get a sale or two.
Sure.
That's fine to be an answer. So that was my main question. So,
You're actually not wrong. You're very astute observations. So when it comes to expert tracks and when it comes to digital products, packaging your knowledge, your information, heightened access to you, with expert products, we absolutely want to create irresistible offers. And we really want to as well in ecom, but on ecom, it looks different. An ecom irresistible offer has an unbelievably strong guarantee. Like Trey runs 60 to 180 day money back guarantees. Why 180 days? Because 180 days is the longest time that people can wait until they charge back. So knowing that people can charge back, if you offer a 30-day money back guarantee, but then somebody wants money back at 60 days, well, they're going to charge back if you don't offer them the refund. So Trey makes super strong guarantees. These are great ways to make irresistible offers for products, as well as V-Curve. V-Curve is a great way to just take your product and make it an irresistible offer. Where sure, just the one product is a great price, but I can get 3 of these things for that amazing price. That's more so how we create irresistible offers in the e-com space. Now, we definitely can add digital products to our physical products to increase the perceived value and make more of an irresistible offer. Like,
while you're
excuse
coughing, can I interrupt for a second? Take
me.
a
Yes.
breath. No problem. So, so I used your AI for the first time yesterday. I could share my screen if you wanted to get into it, and it was awesome.
Yep.
I said, I'm trying to differentiate myself. I'm selling mattresses and I don't want to be a commodity and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, and it was fantastic. But I was a little depressed afterwards because it told me to do so much stuff. I was like, oh my God, so it was great suggestions. And I don't need to get into all the suggestions, but again, if, I just need to be told what to do. And you just tell me, we'll take those things one step at a time, or go through get through your 10 days, and so that's all I'm really looking for is some advice. I think I know it's kind of a rhetorical question, but go for it.
So on how to sell mattresses with the e-com,
Yeah.
that one is go through the training. And it's
Okay.
just like what we talked about yesterday. Run V-curve,
Okay.
right? So you can have one mattress, and if you can undercut competition with your one mattress, huge. That's an irresistible offer right there on price alone. But then your guarantees, your warranties, all the things that assure people in the e-commerce space, you want to take the onus off the customer and put all the burden on you, the business. And you want your customer to feel that. You want your customer to feel like this is a no-risk purchase. If I don't like it, I get my money back. He comes and picks it up. Easy. That's how we make irresistible offers with e-commerce products. Specifically with you with the mattresses. Having a really attractive front-end price point is great. But then running V-curve, and V-curve is malleable too. You can run V-curve on 2 and 4 instead of 3 and 10. But that's what we want. And we could do stuff, Mark, like I could tell you to make a sleep community, and everybody who buys your mattress gets added to that sleep community. But how many people buying mattresses are truly passionate about sleep? They're passionate about it because they're in the pain right now of not getting good sleep and having an uncomfortable bed. But as soon as their bed is comfy and they sleep at night, that's it. They don't care, right? So how much value is that really going to achieve? Same thing with like a course. Sure, I could tell you to make a course on all of the proper sleep habits that a human being should use every night. But do your customers really want that? And if you are going to say, hey, here's my mattresses, it's a great mattress for even better price than anywhere else. Plus, I'm going to teach you what you need to know about sleep. Maybe they dig it, but maybe they don't. And they're just buying on price alone, right? So your price and your guarantees and your warranties, those are the real ways that you create your irresistible offers.
Great. That's what I need to hear. So I'm going to focus on that, and then down the road, because to your point right there, your AI suggested a couple of those things about the group and so forth, as well as some other stuff. So, like I said, I tend to complicate things. I'm just going to focus on the training and getting it up, and maybe the V curve, which I'll, when I attend with Trey, he can hone that in for me maybe, and then launch the damn thing. So,
Bingo. That's what I like to hear, Mark.
all right. Thank you. That was it.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Great work, man. I'm glad the AI was helping you too.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. I love to hear that. I worked really hard on that, so that's great to hear. Let's hop over to Charlie. Thanks for your patience, man.
Okay, no, cool, cool. So let me see if I can just share um my funnel again.
Yep, you're good to
Okay.
go.
Okay. I took your suggestions and I've done a little bit. This shouldn't take too long. Oh, let me move it out of the way. Okay, so this is obviously the mobile view.
I think your top headlines, you're going to want to center that text. Yeah, text settings. So go to your settings. Or that works too. Yes, look at you. You're great, Charlie. You're so great. Let's do that. Looks so much better.
Is that
Yeah,
here too?
let's center that as well. Yeah, it just looks so much better. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Right.
Nice. On the above the fold, you're gonna have a video up top, yes?
Yes, that's right
Cool.
here. Yeah.
What are those graphs?
This is actually this is a picture of the spreadsheet. So we can see the
Nice.
result of which bourbon won, and you can see what you chose as well, which you might not have been aware of.
Nice, Charlie. Awesome. Awesome. Keep going down. Yup. Oh, nice. GPT for the copy.
That's
Really good though. Really good. Keep going.
good. I put this
Yep.
in your suggestion.
Yep. Perfect, Charlie. That's perfect.
Yeah?
Look at you with the 12 of 88 kits remaining as well. Nice. What'd you do? A little custom Canva image there.
Yeah, I just made it in Canva.
Amazing, Charlie. Amazing. I love this, man. Just go up to the top for me, please. Okay, I don't see any buttons below your video. You should probably put a button below your video, and that button will be set to scroll. Because remember, Charlie, our funnels are built emotion, logic, fear. 80% of customers are emotional buyers. So a lot of them are going to see your headline, subheadline, see the video, and they're going to want to do the thing already. You've already stirred them, made them move. So where in our funnel, the points that we have customers wanting to take actions, we always want to have buttons there, calls to action, so they can click on them and do the thing. You're definitely going to want to have a button right below your video, and that button would scroll them down to the bottom where your opt-in form is.
How
Again,
do I do that?
it's like Trey's word of the day yesterday, or earlier on in
Oh,
the week.
yeah. Get
It
rid of
wasn't
resistance.
friction, resistance. Yes,
Resistance. Yeah.
resistance and friction is one of the things as a marketer. Every day, I'm looking for ways to reduce that in my business.
How do I do that?
Ooh, good question. Let's add a button.
Just a button?
Yep, nice. Bingo. And now let's click on our button to go into its settings. And now our button action is going to turn into scroll to. Your button action's just below, right there. There we go. Scroll to. Now hit that drop down. And as you move your mouse down that list, you're going to be able to see. If you like put your mouse on one and highlight, yeah, it usually shows on the left. Keep scrolling down, down, down.
Oh, because it's got desktop and
Yes, and you will be setting both of those individually, correct?
okay, do I just need to go way down to the bottom?
Yes, let's see. Oh, it's not showing.
If I
Okay, no.
when I let it go, it'll show me, but so I have to kind of move it.
Oh, yes. So that's exactly how we do it, Charlie. When you let it go, as you put your mouse on those things, it'll show you where on the funnel you're going to scroll them to, like so, and that would work beautifully.
This
Scroll them
one's
right down to the button. Yep, that'll put the opt-in form right there, front and center. Nice. So now when they see that thing up top, they click the button, scrolls them down. Less friction, more conversions.
okay. Cool.
Beautiful.
All right. One more question and I will be not not taking up too much time. Here's what it looks like on the desktop.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I would probably put text above your image. I don't know what that image is right now. It looks awesome, but I don't really know what that is.
Yeah,
So I
I
would
agree.
probably put a headline or a subheadline right above the image, and I would just say, "Here's a sneak peek to the kit. Here's a sneak peek to what you're gonna get." Just so that
Okay. Above both of these or just the top up here?
I would put it up top. I would probably add a new row. So let's add a row. Highlight your blue row, and at the bottom we'll add row. One column. Now let's add a headline. Great. Now click on your funnel, highlight that row. Not quite like that, Charlie. Let's do a different way. Yeah, leave it right there. Highlight the blue row, and in the top left of that row is an arrow to go up and down. Your bottom row. So go to
Oh,
the new headline and move left. Yes, arrow up. Bingo. There we go. Now it looks clear and clean, and you can say, "Here's a sneak peek as to what's inside." Yeah, or really, we'd want to call out exactly what your thing is. Have you come up with a name for that spreadsheet
Yeah,
yet?
it's a blind tasting kit.
Nice. Sneak peek inside the blind tasting kit.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and just one question on the Facebook thing. Can I reuse my pixel that I used for the coasters?
Yes, absolutely you can.
Okay, I'm having a problem with the conversions API, but I'm gonna work on that today.
Cool. What kind of problem are you having with it?
I don't know if it wants an external gateway or some external server that's going to hold the code, or if I can just do it like I'm doing it. Um, I don't know. I'm going to use ChatGPT and see if I can fight my way through it, but I don't want to waste everybody's time. It could be a good one though. It could be good for everybody to understand if I'm having the problem. I'm sure other people are as well, but I haven't
Yeah,
figured
the
it out yet.
Facebook conversion APIs, otherwise called CAPI, can be kind of confusing and it's typically growing pains when we're just getting started. Um, but you can put that when you get the code from Facebook, you can put that on your pages. You can put it in the main funnel settings, but you can also put it on each page itself, which is
Okay.
typically what I'll see people do. To put it on the page is actually going to be quite simple. It's at the very top of your funnel. You have those, I believe it's the settings cog at the very, yeah, right there. And then go to show code. Now on the left-hand side, you have your header and your footer. So if when you get that code from Facebook, it'll tell you to put it in the header or the footer.
Okay.
You can put it just on the page, and then the CAPI is tracking just that page and just
So
conversions on.
do I put the same code on each page?
Yes, I think for you though, you'll put it on the thank you page. So that it can,
Yes.
when people hit the thank you page, that means they did the action. That's, I think, how you're going to track it. But when you get it all set up, Facebook shows you and tells you exactly where to put it.
Okay. All right. I'll work on that today.
Sweet. Look at you,
Thank
Charlie.
you. Thank
Nice
you.
work, man. Really nice work.
Cheers. Thanks.
Absolutely. And I can stop your screen share. You are good to go. All right. Nice. Let's hop over to Sonia. Hey, Sonia.
Hi, Dante. Hi.
Hey,
Congrats on your water fast. It's great.
thanks. I feel amazing. My skin is different. I've detoxed like crazy. It was awesome.
That's good. Yeah, sounds very good. I have questions to Clarity
Sure.
first,
Yeah.
because I'm not sure if I set it up correctly. There was, I could choose between web and Android and iOS. Do I have to set it up for all three, or do I just choose one there?
You can just use web.
Yeah, I chose web, so that is the correct way to do
Yes,
it.
that's
Okay,
perfect.
perfect. And then there is a how do you call that in English now? So a description of the several of the steps you take, and the last step is mentioned or mentions webhooks and clickbait and PayPal and I do so third-party membership access and so on. Do I have to do anything with that?
Absolutely not, Sonia. You don't have to do any of that.
Okay, all right, then everything is correct. Okay, then that's actually all questions I had so far. All right, good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Thanks.
Great job. Come on, guys. Oh, nice. We are moving and grooving. How good does that feel? Sharon's next. Let's hop over there.
Hi there.
Hey, hey.
I'll be quick too. So, when you last gave me feedback about what I had done so far, it was all about the top of the fold. So, I've been trying to work on that, and it's driving me bonkers because I can't spread it out as wide as I want. And
Mm.
I spent hours trying to adjust everything yesterday, and still I don't have what I want. So, I'm going to show you.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look. Uh-huh.
Okay, so this isn't necessarily the picture, but I just want the picture and that first headline to go like use the full width of the screen so everything can be pushed up.
Yep. So, okay, let's scroll to the very top, please. We are? Nice. Let's take our funnel out of test mode just for this. So go one browser tab left back to your account. Nice. And top right, main funnel settings.
Top right here.
Yes, perfect. And test mode, let's click no. Yep. And scroll to the bottom and save. Update, excuse me. Update funnel.
Sorry, this Zoom thing is just
Oh,
always in.
yeah, it's always in the way, isn't it? It's crazy.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
All right. Nice. Now let's just go one browser tab to the right and reload that page. Yep.
I did it, but it didn't do anything.
Oh, no, click that again. Oh, okay, this might just take a second for the server to update. Just
Okay.
scroll down so that yellow bar is gone just a little bit because your purple banner is going to show great. Okay, yeah. So we really just need to make a little bigger is all that this comes down to. Let's go back to your ClickFunnels account. And let's enter the editor. Yes, beautiful. Let's just make our text bigger. So click your settings on your text element.
This one?
Yes, right there in settings. Beautiful. Now let's scroll down a little bit. And your typography right now, nice, you are overriding. So go here to your font size
Mm-hmm.
and just make it bigger. There we go. Let's hit that. Save your change. Let's go back to your preview. Just one browser tab to the right. And reload the page. All right. Scroll to the top. I just want to make sure that test banner is gone, and it is. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we're a little bit too big now. Fitness made for women is gone. So let's scroll to the very top and see where we're at.
But what I was thinking is like, can't the picture be more to the left and this take up that whole space? Because I want this whole part to show.
You want the join our 14-day and everything?
Yeah, like I want that to be the top of the fold, that whole
Cool.
thing.
Sorry about that. Yes, we can do that. Let's go back to your account. All right, beautiful. So first off, we can undo. Let's do undo in the top right. Okay, great. So the text is now back. Let's go click on your image element, the kickboxing lady. Nice. And now we're going to go to our padding. So scroll down for me a little bit and align. Go back up just a little bit, a little more. Align. Let's make it align left. Yup. Okay, that did not move it. No worries. Let's keep going down. We're going to go to our padding. Scroll down, scroll down. There it is. Left and right padding. We're going to move this. So grab that left and right padding, move it to the right.
Oh, to the right.
Okay, nope. Move it back to the left.
Because
Got
I
that
was moving everything all the way over to the left.
Yes, but left and right, moving it to the right actually moved it up. Do me a favor, to the right of your left and right padding, go to your pixel box right there. And yeah, type like -15. That wasn't quite enough. Go back in there. Yep. Let's go back down to padding. And let's type in -50. It didn't move it that much. Interesting. Do me a favor. Go to your bottom padding and just move that for me really quick. Let's slide that to the right. Right, and that's just going to open up our bottom padding as expected. Let me try something here then. Move that bottom padding all the way left. And let's click on your funnel just to get out of the settings. Let me see something. Okay, go highlight your blue row that the picture is in. Yes. Okay, and put your mouse in the left column where the picture is. And that's an image element. Okay, let me try something then. Let's highlight the left column setting. So move your mouse like right there.
Hold on. My brain is just like stalling right now. Where,
Yeah.
what do you
Put your
want me?
mouse, put your mouse like right here.
Oh,
And there we go. We have our blue row highlighted. And if you can see in the top right of your row, the right column settings are now available. We're going to do that for our left column. So move your mouse just a little bit left, a little more. There it is. Let's go to our column settings. All right, great. And let's scroll down to background. Yep, and we'll turn background on. Now we can add a background image. Add that image as the background of the column. So image URL right there.
okay.
Yup, perfect. Great, click that image. Nice. Let's go back to your funnel. And let's go to your image element. There it is. Let's just delete that image element. Nice. Now click the plus. Add a headline. And now click on your funnel to get out of the settings. Nice. Let's click on our, go back, click there. Yep, click on that new column. Click on that text, the headline you just put down. Yes. Click that. Put your cursor at the very bottom after headline. Press enter a couple times. Press enter a couple more times. Now remove all the text. Press enter more times.
That's all it'll do.
Oh, you put a letter down for me, please. And now press enter a few more times, like twice, maybe 3 times. One more. And remove the K letter. Bingo. Now we have a grayscale, and it looks like the image might be a little bit too big there. So can you press backspace and remove one of the, sorry, can you go down a line? So press down on your keyboard, and then, yeah, press backspace now. Remove an extra line. Nice. Now the image has a better size to it. So I think this is what we're looking for. Click off to the side for me. We have a grayscale on that. Let's just scroll to the top and see. And highlight your blue row for me, please.
Oh, this one?
Yes, that row. Exactly. But you want that picture all the way to the edge of the row.
Yeah, and I want that headline to the other edge.
To the rightmost edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so go to your headline and click on the element settings. Yes, perfect. Element settings. And let's try our alignment. So just scroll down. This is probably going to actually be, sorry, this will probably be better in the column settings. Click off to the side just to get out of the settings. Go to your right column settings. Yep. What is this? Oh, is it a row and
Like,
a
do I have
row?
too many rows in there or something?
I think we did. Okay, let me just try something. Click add row at the bottom of your row. Yep. Yep, you can just move down to the bottom. Yep, just like that. And move down,
That's not what,
click off to the side. Just start from the very bottom. It's a lot easier.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And let's come up. There it is. Add row. Let's add a 2-column row. Great. That should be all that we need right there. Just click off to the side. Drag your picture down into the left column.
whoops.
Yep. And grab your text and drag that down to the row below. Just touch that little gray box. Try again. Click and hold on your text to the right. Your
Okay.
headline, the big headline right
Yeah,
up top
yeah.
there.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
click. That's okay. And then touch that gray box. There it goes. Great. Where'd our image go? Scroll down just a little bit for me. Okay, right. Okay, so let's go back up to the top and let me just see really quick. Go to the very top. Yes, 100%. Okay. Go to your top row. Let me see what that really was.
This one?
Yes, okay, so we have a 2-column row there. And then move your mouse up just a little bit. So I have a section and then a 1-column row, and inside of that you put a 2-column row. Right. I understand. Ah, Tammy, look at how smart you are. Yes, we could add a 3-column row, but we should be able to get around it without doing this. Okay, so put your mouse on the row that has your headline in it. Yes. Okay, top left of your row is an up button, an up arrow. Click that up arrow for me. That's okay, just click undo in the top right. Nice. Uh-huh. I like to start from the left if I'm doing my buttons. Nice, just easier. Let's move it up. Okay, highlight there's a 2-column row, and move your mouse just above that row just to let me see what we have. Section, 1 row, and then, Okay, let me try something here, Sharon. Go to the bottom of that green section. I like to move my mouse all the way to the right as I'm scrolling, or the left, so I can see where my section is. Let's go up. Put your mouse all the way to the right where nothing shows, and then scroll up for me, and let's see. Just scroll up on the page. And move your mouse to the right, and right more. Something's just odd with this right now.
No. So it's not just me.
No. I think we just have too many rows inside of our rows, and it's messing with our section.
Should I just delete all this and you
Well-
just tell me how to do it properly and I'll do it?
Let's just make a new section together. Put your hers headline, the logo. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, move your mouse down a little bit. And there's that section, but where's my above section? Move your mouse up just a little bit. So element, and then move down. And there's a new section, but where is my top? Go to your banner up top, your best offer. And move your mouse down a little bit. Okay, Sharon, I understand exactly what's happening here. Let me clear all this. Let me go like this. Let me see. Do I have this set up? Let me just double check. Yes, I do. Okay. Two seconds. All right. Yes, it is going to be much easier for you to just not really start from scratch, but to rebuild, and I'll show you why.
Okay.
Okay, great. So here's my funnel. And you can see all of this is in one section, but your funnel's quite larger and you made one giant section that everything is living on. We don't quite want to do that. Here's what your funnel should look like. Let me just delete this and we're going to rebuild really quick. So we should have a section up top. It's a blank section with a 1-column row. And then in there, I think you made your section background. So we went over here to background, and I think you made that background just a pink color. So you go over here, go to there's my pink, and we'll just go top right. So I think you put down a pink background on your section settings. And then did you just have text for your headline? Or was that an image?
Just text.
Cool. So you had a headline, something along those lines. You went in, and then that should be one section. Your top header, that should be its own section. We do this so we can edit everything individually. Now I can have a pink banner on this section, and then as I go to add a new section, this will be a blank section with a 2-column row. On the left, I want an image. On the right, I want my headline and the words that I'm actually going to say. That can be its own section and its own row right there. Then add a new section down below. And that new section can be blank. And I think you're doing another 1 column, but this is how we want to build. Not section to rule them all. This is causing all the problems for you because there's too much stuff in that row and it's all conflicting with each other.
Yeah.
So I'd like you to just re-edit the funnel and make it like this, where each thing is its own section. Then you're going to be able to go in and edit everything individually. You can go to each column settings like so, but you see how it's clear, it's easy. It goes section to a row and that's it, where yours is like section to a row, and then inside the row you added another row, which is not the worst thing in the world, but you just don't need that for what you're doing.
Okay. Makes sense.
It does? Good.
Yeah. Yes. Because
Awesome.
it was just like way too many things going on, and I knew that, but I just didn't know how to fix it.
Right. It's very common. Like if I was to go look at, let's say, if I can just go to this and yeah, I got it. Let me show you this. So over here we have AG1 and they have a top banner. This is its own section. They also have this banner, its own section. And then right here, a new section with a 2-column row. And then you can see where this white background goes to this brown background. How did they segment that all out? The section stops right here and goes to a new section where they have a headline aligned to the left. They have their stuff right here. Here's a 2-column row, text on the left, image on the right. You scroll down and then the background stops and goes to a plain white background. So this is its own section right here. Does that make more sense for you and everybody else here?
Yeah.
Nice. Great.
Okay, that's perfect. I'll fix it later. But while I have you, can you just read what I wrote? Because you suggested some changes and mentioning that it's the women's only, like right in that first headline and everything like that. So if you can just take a quick look, even
Absolutely.
Yes.
I stopped your screen share, so you just have to restart it.
Just resharing it. So anyways, this part is going to say, ditch the intimidation. Our 14-day trial is fitness made for women. And then the second part is that talking about the results.
Mm-hmm. That's so good, Sharon. That's so good. Now in your ad, when you're talking about this, your ad should probably, the first line in your ad should be asterisk and only asterisk. Just call out your women on the ad, set the tone right there, and then congruency. When they come to the funnel, they'll have all this information right there. Beautiful. I'm on the women's only program.
Okay, great. And
Really
then
good job with this.
final question. I lost the link to your AI that you created. If I could just get that again.
Absolutely, you can. If I can find it, where are you? There it is. All right. There it is in the chat for you and everybody else.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You got it, Sharon. Great job.
Thanks.
All right, let's hop over to Tammy. Hey, Tammy.
Hello. So
Great to
yeah,
speak with you.
I just noticed I have my funnel all in a section. So yeah, well,
Oh, nice. Great. Easy fixes. Just add a new section, drag and drop in.
yeah, that taught me stuff too.
Love
So,
that.
Number one, I'm having issues with my style guide.
Sure.
I'm putting my colors in the appropriate places, but then they're backwards. So when I get to my funnel, when I want the lightest background, it's the darkest. So is that
Very
just, should I let them know about that at ClickFunnels that that's going on?
Yeah, well, I doubt that there's a problem. The style guide is one of those things that just works, but you
Okay.
can definitely get with them to see what caused that to happen, so that we can learn how the style guide really works. Because I doubt there's anything happening where it's like in your account things are backwards. I would see that across the board, and I'm not
Yes.
seeing that.
Okay, perfect. Now I have to tell you,
Tell me, Tammy.
you're always saying that couponing people are not good people to target. I kind of disagree.
Sure, I love this.
Okay, in the way that I'm going to do it. So I would like to share my opt-in funnel with you just to go
Sure.
through. I'm not quite done, but I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I'm also creating a upsell through that.
Great.
I've got that on the second page, on the thank you page right now.
Ooh, I'm going to just talk terminology. Upsells come after an existing order was made. So you have what's called a tripwire funnel, Tammy. Well,
Okay.
it's not really a tripwire funnel, but you're just going opt-in to purchase. They opt in on the opt-in page. You're going to take them to a thank you page that thanks them for doing the thing, delivers the thing to them, and then says, "Hey, would you like an exclusive opportunity to get this amazing product?" Beautiful. It's absolutely but you're not upselling them. An upsell comes after. You're selling them. You're sending them from an opt-in to an order form where they can purchase the initial product, what we call your flagship product. It's the main product that everybody buys. After they buy that product, the pages that come after, those are your one-click upsells.
Okay. Well, this is just like a little mini thing.
Yeah.
It's not my main thing, so
Cool.
I
Well,
don't know.
either way, whether it's a mini thing, a side thing, or the main thing, customers must first go to an order form where they purchase the main thing, the flagship product. In any funnel, any sales funnel that sells a product always has a flagship, even if it's like $100,000 inner circle coaching. That's the flagship offer of that funnel, is the coaching itself. And after somebody buys my $100,000 inner circle, I can still hit them with upsells, $25,000 to have this other trip added on, yada, yada.
Okay.
Cool.
So how do I share my screen? Where do I go?
Bottom of Zoom should be a green button that says share.
Ah, I see it.
There we go.
Okay, this one. Share. Okay. You see that, baby?
Bingo. Look at you. What a great job with this above the fold. Love that. Grab your free pantry planner plus meal prep guides and save time, money, and stress during your move. So we're targeting specifically people who are moving from house to house?
Yes, specifically military moms.
I would love to have a banner up top. A banner up top that says for military moms only or something
Okay.
like that. Attention, dot, dot, military moms.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so good. Your meal plan system. Look at you with a mock-up, Tammy. Come on with it. So good. www.radiantrootedmama.com. Is
Yeah.
that where we are right now?
Yes.
Like that's the
Well,
URL of
no.
this funnel?
It's got the backslash to the lead funnel.
Yes.
So
Okay.
there's a
I would
subdomain to this.
Great. I would not show that URL there. We want to eliminate distractions as well as
Okay.
choices. A funnel is a one-track mind. So
Okay.
you're not wrong in doing this, Tammy. Every person in the world does this. They say, "Hey, I get somebody to this page and I want to maximize my reach. I want to maximize my potential to generate a customer. So here's an amazing lead funnel, but also let me put my website domain down there so in case they want to go check out more things." But remember, Tammy, a website is a directory. It's completely based upon customer actions. So now if they go to your website, they have to know what they're looking for. They have to go click that thing and then do that thing. That's a lot of steps. And in website terms, that's a lot of friction. So
Yeah.
I would think that you just remove that domain from your mock-up there. Don't give them any other options. If they want to do things, they do things right here, right now with you. Funnels are a one-track mind. We want to increase our conversions. After they opt in here on the thank you page or after they purchase, then we can send them our website domain and then we can share with them other things and say, hey, if you want to just stay connected, but not here. Here is the only things they can do. The only outlets we give them is to opt in and get the guide. They either do or don't do that. It's a one-track mindset.
Perfect. I was wondering about that, but the mock-up had it down there, so I said, okay, I put it in there. So yeah.
Yep. Literally every person in the world that I've ever spoken to does the very similar thing. You're not wrong in thinking that. You're just trying to maximize, but it will plummet, maybe not plummet, but it will hurt conversions because you will have people that go look at that. They say, oh, look at that. She has a domain. And then they're going to go click on that and they're going to get lost or confused or whatever. And then they're not going to come back here. And instead of maximizing, we actually squandered.
Okay. So I want them to stay here.
That's right. We want them to stay here, opt in for this. We're just going to provide the value on why this meal plan system is so important to them.
Okay. What do you think of me having my logo with my picture?
There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but I don't know that you need it because you can put your logo right down below. So let's scroll to the very bottom of your funnel to the footer, Tammy, and you can put a logo right there.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So
Yeah.
what a great thing to split test. Let's see if adding a logo or a non-logo picture makes any difference to conversions. This is as I'm seeing it though, Tammy, this will be a really small one. This can be a later on split test.
Yeah.
The image shows you, it's a great image of you. That's really all they care about seeing.
Okay. And then there's my second page.
Sorry, let me go back up to the top. I want to see just the rest of your copy really quick.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, loading this.
That's all right. We can check this out while we're here.
Okay.
Look at you, Tammy. Nice work. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, thank you. Please check the email. Look at you. Unlock your secrets today. Ultimate Military Mom Grocery Savings Bundle. Okay, your PCS. Now, text. Your PC.
I don't have a picture of all of the bundle. I just have them separate down here. So I wanted to all of them in this picture and a little explanation here.
Yes, a nice little mock-up. But go to the top for me. I think I'm missing a transition. Thank you. Unlock your secrets today.
I was wondering if this should be moved up here or I don't know. Like I know there's just too much words.
Yes, I do. I think we should have thank you. Please check your email inbox. And then I think we should have an image of the thing that they opted in for. You can use the same image you used on your opt-in page. And then it's just showing them, hey, thank you for opting into this thing. right? And it'll space everything out, because that can be really your above the fold. It's just thank you, next steps, and an image of the thing that they got. And then you can have the unlock your saving secrets now, scroll down to start saving today.
After the picture?
Correct. And it's not so up top, and it's not so busy in the above the fold. Because remember, this thank you page is a leverage page. Customers, when they opt in and they go to a thank you page, they've given you all power. And they're just looking to you for next steps. So you have leverage now. And if we have a really busy page like this, especially with this italic text right there, is just messing with my eyes. It's just distracting. It's all the colors, and then I'm looking down and I see this text right here and I can't read it, and now that's causing confusion, and we don't want that, especially on a thank you page. Again, everybody I've ever seen pretty much does this same thing too.
Okay, so I should just go.
All we care about are conversions. All we care about are conversions. If you make it easy to read, there's a really great marketing quote that I love. Don't be cute, be clear. I know the text is really, really cute, but is it clear? Is it easy for customers to read? Are they going to have to strain their eyes to look at it? So I would like for you to start
cursive,
with.
So it is easy for me, but yeah.
And great. I love this, Tammy. Who cares about us? All we care about are our customers. So another great split test on your thank you page as well. Feel free to split test that text. You can split test your opt-in and your order forms here. So that's our first split test, but you're 100% right. Even if you just moved the unlock your grocery savings text, even if you just moved it down and created more space, we do want a little bit of space there. And I want space and a clear transition from thank you for doing the thing, here's how to get that thing, then a transition into, hey, don't go anywhere yet. Do you want to get, I don't know, maybe you say, do you want to get 20% off on my best package on the grocery savings bundle, right? So we want to have a little incentive. Do you currently sell this bundle on your website, Tammy?
No.
Cool. I'd love to see you put it. What are you going to sell it for here in ClickFunnels?
I was thinking 17.
$17.97.
Something like that, yeah. Like
I love that.
Not not 1,700, $17.
$17.97. Yes. No, that's perfect. And we're dealing with couponers. Don't they love a deal?
Yes.
Man, couponers don't buy anything full price. So, Tammy, I would love for you to put on your website, put this package on your website, list it publicly for like $37.
Yep. It's
and
about
who cares?
double.
We're never going to make a sale on the website, so who cares? We're using it for leverage. So now you can actually present an offer, and now it goes, thank you so much for doing the thing. Here are your next steps to get this free thing. Make sure to do this. You're going to learn this. Yada yada. It's hit them when they're hot. Right. So we want to affirm what they did and make sure to encourage them that they made the right decision. Don't forget to go do the thing. Don't forget to go to your email and download this guide so you can start saving money today. So you can whatever today. Perfect. Then we would go down, and instead of just scroll down to start saving today, now we have leverage. So that can say, stop before you go. Do you want to save 37% on my best grocery savings bundle? Do you want to save 37% on how to stock your fridge for the rest of your life? Something like that. Do you want to save 37% on my package that shows you 90% in the grocery store? Because that's what they want to hear. You start talking like that to a cute.
This one is the one that they're going to be drawn to.
You mean like as a big part of your offer?
Yes.
Yes.
There are not very many resources out there to help you save at a commissary because the commissary is not allowed to reveal much information.
Look at that. Come on now. So good, Tammy. Really great work. I think from here, all we really need is go list it publicly on your website for far more. And then you have a decrease here. I just so you know, I watched Russell do this with Traffic Secrets when he launched Traffic Secrets, his most recent book. He put it on Amazon for like $79, or you could go to his funnel and get it for $9.97. And he had tons of traffic go to the funnel just using Amazon as leverage.
Nice.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's
Same thing
making
here.
my brain think.
Yes, list it publicly on your website. And in the future, Tammy, everything gets listed on your website for far more.
I
And
also
you're
have an Etsy account.
Oh, look at you go. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's what, making custom things for people?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, and that'll come later on down the line, right?
Mhm.
Like maybe after they buy this guide and you deliver more value, maybe you want to sell them a swag pack, which is going to be a t-shirt and a coffee mug, right? All the cool things you do in Etsy. That'll all come down the line. You did perfect here, Tammy. Let's acquire a customer with our lead magnet. Let's turn these customers into buyers. Lead magnet to a low price point sales funnel that sells a low price point product. And again, this will be your flagship. After they buy this, you can still have upsell that gives them
Yes.
other things. Like maybe you want to help them, and maybe you want to have like a, hey, you're moving, let me help you in this endeavor. There's so many different things that we can do there. So yeah, this is perfect. Just list it higher on the website, list it cheaper here, and then we can cross over too. Like on your website in the future, I don't recommend you do this now, but in the future on your website, as you start to acquire a little bit more traffic, you're funny. As you start to
My
acquire,
phone is
I
up there.
see.
So, yeah, okay.
So on your website, as you start to acquire more traffic or get more organic traffic going there, keep it listed at $37 on your website. And on your website has a button that says, wait, would you rather save 47% on this? And that links them back over to your funnel. And now we're
Nice.
generating customers like crazy. Now we're making a movement in the military world. You have a new opportunity. That's huge.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much, Dante. I appreciate it. That
Yes,
helps
you
a
got
lot.
it. Really great work. I can stop your share. Oh, look at you. You got
Got
it.
it.
All right. And let's hop over to Kimberly. How are we, Kimberly?
Hey there. How's everybody
Hey.
doing today? I wanted to check in with you and show you my lead magnet funnel. You gave
Lovely.
me some direction the other day, and I've had some time to take a look at it and do some work on it. And I have to say, regarding Sharon's funnel, I did the exact same thing yesterday. I was tweaking it, playing around with it, and finally just decided to delete it and start all over again. So I hope I did it right. Let me share for you.
Sounds great. I did the same thing when I first found this world too, gang. It took me like 8 months of funnel hacking to finally figure out how everybody was doing their funnels and where I was wrong. Everybody does this.
So am I able to share? Yes.
Yes, you absolutely are.
Okay, fantastic. You guys give me a screen check. Let me see. Let me know if you're seeing it.
Rocking and rolling.
Okay. Let me go in again. All right. So tell me what you see, Dante.
I got that headline up top. Transform your recruiter interactions. Our game-changing job search checklist puts you in charge. This is awesome. I see a nice image. I would rather see an image of you. That's not you, correct?
No, that's not me. That's a stock image, but I'm not presenting myself as an expert. This is to get emails to send people information about the app that I've designed and created. I want to sell an app. That's what the ultimate focus is here.
Right. And
So
your app is all about recruiting and getting recruited better.
yes, it's about designing your job search so that it fits you better.
So you are an expert at getting people hired and presenting themselves, correct?
I'm not in recruiting. I'm a tech nerd. So
Cool. You are an
okay.
expert, Kimberly. I need you to start looking at yourself as such because the people that you're helping, sure, you may not be an expert to the CEO of Monster, right? But to the people that you're serving, you are an expert because they don't know how to do these things. So all of the knowledge that you have far surpasses them. But
Check.
This looks really great. I would just expect to see, let me get my annotate tool here. I would expect to see a headline right here. Just like you did with this text up top. Great headline. Really great headline. I think you can just actually quite literally, I think you can take this top headline, hello, clear drawings, there it is. I think you can take this top headline and move it right down to here and leave this sub headline, leave that where it is, and it'll be like in the top banner. So it would say our game-changing job search checklist puts you in charge. They look down, transform your recruiting interactions when you recognize the red flags. Do you want to make that change with me really quick?
Yes. So I just need to add.
You don't have to add a thing. You don't have to add a thing. I don't think. Let me see. You have a 2-column row there.
I do. Oh, I can just put it here.
Kind of. Let's add a row. So here's how we're going to do this. Let's add a row. Goodness, Kimberly, can you give me 2 seconds? I can't even think. I have to step away for just a moment.
Sure.
Thanks.
I bet you add a 1-column row.
I was going to ask if somebody had some suggestions. Yes. Right here, add row.
That's what I would guess is 1-column row, and then you can probably
No.
that up. Yeah, that looks good. Or do you want it under the blue?
I think he was thinking under the blue.
Okay, then I guess you have to do it in the other section. You could maybe add a row under that section and then move it up. Although we could just wait for Dante and he can tell us how to actually do it.
If you go down a little to under below get access now and click on the add row there. You just had it. No, you go on the blue on the row.
Add element.
No.
A bit further down.
Further down, yeah.
Further down, a little further. So yes, there it was. Go up a little. Yes, there you go.
There it is. 1 column. Okay, click on your funnel to get out of the settings. And now we're going to highlight that new column, and let's click up arrow on the top left of that row. Bingo, now it's up top. But our row is not full width, so go to your row settings.
Okay, got it.
And now we have our width. It's right there, your width.
Yes.
Yeah, slide that all the way to the right. Let's make it full width. Nice, there we go. Now click on your funnel. Now grab your headline, and we're going to drag it down into that new row we just created. Yes, click and hold and drag down. Absolutely. Touch the gray. Bingo. Oh, and your text is just white. It's just white text.
Is it there? Oh,
It's just white text. That's all. So back into our element settings. Absolutely. Down to the bottom to our color. Let's just make it black. Lovely. There we go. So that's what I'm wanting to see, right? Because that's how it goes. That's just the way. Now you have a nice banner. You might even want to, let's see what those errors are. Click your error info in the top.
Must provide a valid custom URL.
So your button then is set to go to. So
yeah, that may be wrong.
Yes, it is. And let's talk about this now, Kimberly.
Okay.
Anytime we are collecting customer information, whether it be personal like an email or financial like credit card information, anytime we collect customer information, we must submit that information with a submit button. So let's change your button action and we'll get rid of that error right now. Yep. Let's go to our button action.
Here.
Yes, absolutely.
Submit order form?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Bingo. Now the error goes away. We're rocking and rolling.
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's click back on your funnel and take a look here now.
Okay.
You have a couple options. Scroll to the very top for me. You can leave that sub headline, our game-changing job search checklist puts you in charge. You could leave that right there, or maybe you want to move that sub headline down below your new headline. And then maybe in your top section, that header, the blue header, maybe you want different words up there. You know, like maybe specifically you want to call out if you're targeting a specific customer with this, like in the
Okay.
world of recruiting, there's tons of different customers. Maybe your specific customer that you're helping with this opt-in, with this lead magnet, maybe that's a
Mhm.
recent college grad. If so, you probably want to call them out in that very top headline. Or maybe you're targeting specifically CEOs and VPs of companies that want to move into others. We could call them out. So really, you have options here, Kimberly. This looks fantastic. If you left it like this, I don't think you would have really any problems. You will get conversions. People are going to be able to see clearly what they're doing, what they're looking at, and make a decision
Okay.
based on that. So options for you. But does that all make sense?
It does. It makes sense. And thank you so much for those recommendations. I also wanted to get your read in on viability for top of fold. I have this language here because I heard you the other day saying, tell the customer what they're going to get. So I went back and developed some real high level language for them. Here's an image of the actual deliverable that they're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts there? Am I fulfilling the above the fold for everyone? I was kind of thinking a few minutes ago, maybe I should put this deliverable here so they
Yes.
could see it. Okay.
I think you're right. And then what I really want there, what I would want to see in that vampire, because you're talking, like I can just see the text right above your image. 5 tips to avoid vampire recruiters and survive.
And
Well, we're not
survive,
just trying
yes.
to teach people how to survive. We're trying to teach people how to thrive, right? Let's set high expectations. Because
Okay.
remember, your
That's a
customer
good
in the
point.
moment, they're feeling the pain. They're
Yes.
they're probably right now feeling like they're just barely surviving. So when you say words like that, it's like, oh, I'm already doing that. They're not thriving. So let's show them that they can thrive. And then for the image, in my mind, as soon as I saw that text, I saw an image of a guy sitting behind a computer with a phone
Yep.
up to his ear, and he's a vampire, and he's got teeth hanging out, and he's got blood dripping down, right? Just to show like this right here, 5 tips to avoid vampires. That looks happy. That looks joyous. That looks like I've received my outcome. I'm working in a
Okay.
place I want to work with, doing what I want to do. But that's not really what you're trying to invoke. What you're trying
No.
to showcase is the fear. You're trying to show people scalping them and taking advantage of them. So it's
Yes.
too conflicting.
Okay.
You could show one of the two things, Kimberly. You could show a vampire image and show like, hey, there is a lot of danger out there. There's a lot of stuff you need to watch out for. That's probably going to be the strongest thing as I'm thinking about it, because your customers are currently living in that pain. They're getting those people to call them. So when you put a face
Okay.
on it and give them, they're going to be like, oh, dude, that guy just called me yesterday and he tried to totally screw me over. So they'll be able to resonate with that. Otherwise, you might want to just change the words, but no, the image needs to change is what really has to happen on that one.
Okay. Okay. That's
Cool.
funny because when I initially developed this deliverable, I actually looked for an illustration of a vampire, and I thought that's too campy, that's too silly. Adults wouldn't go for that. Um, but anyway,
You know
okay,
what's an
thank you.
easy way to make this? Have you heard of
Yes.
ideogram.ai?
No.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
cool. Ideogram.ai is amazing for images. You can go to it and just say, I would like for you to create for me a vampire job recruiter sitting behind the desk with fangs sticking out of his mouth and a devious look on his face. So easy. Give it a prompt and
Okay.
it'll generate those images and then you can plug that image right there.
Okay. That sounds good. And then one
Yes.
last thing. Oh wait, cancel. Let's save
Oh yeah,
this
let's
so
save
we
that change.
don't lose
Nice. That's
anything.
right.
Alrighty then. So this is my thank you page. And I think I'm okay here with
You
that.
are.
The
Love
one
that.
thing that I did want to just check in with you. This is my second time in the OFA challenge.
Nice.
So I have had an opportunity. I did have an opportunity to actually, oh, is this not it? I wanted to take a look at the emails that I have. Yes. Okay. These emails to me, I went through the program and I created the emails that I'm going to send, the delay email, and then, of course, 5 days out.
Yep.
I use the system in the program. And to me, and I wrote these maybe 5 or 6 months ago. To me, they seem so daggone long. It was like, you know how you see too long didn't read? That's kind of
Yeah.
how I feel about it now
Sure.
because even I write differently. I write in the Axios brevity style, real
Uh-huh.
short headlines.
Nice.
What are your thoughts there?
That's your style. Run your style. 100% run your style. Don't have super long emails. Let me go check out the first one.
Okay. Edit email. This is long. This gives you my
So sometimes we should have long emails because sometimes there's a lot of things we have to say or there's a lot of story that we're trying to tell. So having a long email is not the worst thing in the world. Let's scroll down. Let me see how long we're talking about here. Oh, this is not a long email, Kimberly, to be quite honest with you. Now,
you don't think
this
so?
is the first email after they opt in, correct?
Yes.
And you're telling stories. Yeah, you're
I'm telling a
telling,
story.
yeah, you're telling them a story. You can just bottom TLDR. Like at the very bottom paragraph, a lot of times we do this. We'll put TLDR at the bottom, and your people that really like to read, they'll read your emails. And the people that hate to read, they'll just go to the bottom of your emails and they'll get the quick synopsis. So feel free to
Okay.
put that down there if you would like to. But this is your story, and this is one of those emails that it's okay that it's long. You know, if you were giving me, if this was a sales message and you were trying to upsell me into your next thing and it was a long email with a bunch of ramblings, then yes, I would definitely
Yeah.
tell you to take it to ChatGPT and make it
Okay.
into a TLDR style. But you told a story there and you did perfect with that.
Okay. All right. All right. So those are the things that I wanted to check in with you. Thank you so much for your feedback and thank you, team, for your suggestions while Dante was away. I appreciate it. I'm learning from each and every one of you. And I appreciate your participation in the cohort class as well. Thank you, Dante.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
That's our game
everyone.
here. A rising tide raises all ships. It's amazing.
Okay.
And in 6 months, when everybody's got their funnels live, they're all generating leads, they're all making income, man, you guys get to keep pouring into each other. We keep getting to have a great time. I'm really, really excited. This is going to be a huge year for everybody here. For everybody here. Uh, Man, Charlie, yes, you can, Charlie. Go ahead.
Really quick, when I tried to make the Facebook engagement campaign, it didn't allow me to use the pixel. So should I go ahead and make it a leads campaign where I can use the pixel?
Is that real? Let me see.
That's what it was telling me. I kept on trying to click on it. It let me get the pixel, but then when I chose the event type, it said that I can't use this conversion event is only available for the leads objective.
Yeah, but that's conversions. That's not just your pixel. So you won't be able to really track conversions like that, but you
Okay.
can use your pixel. And the pixel can be connected and it can see the people that are doing the thing and see the
Okay.
people who are not doing the thing. Definitely put your pixel on. You'll train the pixel and this is going to allow you to have better targeting. After you
Okay.
get it'll be more than 100. After you get more than 100 people, the pixel starts to learn your customer. It starts to know like, oh, all 20 of these people said no, and these 20 people fit this profile, so we're not going to put this in front of those customers anymore, and it'll just target the right ones.
Okay. So keep it engagement and don't
Yep,
worry about the conversions API.
absolutely not. Just a pixel.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it, Charlie. You got it. Oh, Maita, I'm so sorry. I'm just out of time. For your question, please put it in our OFA Facebook group. I'll be able to answer that for you, no problem. Also, I'm going live again at 2 o'clock. It's for a different cohort, but that cohort has like not many people in it. So, Maita, if you're available at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, feel free. Feel free to click that same link. It'll get you into the session, and I'll be more than happy to help you live. Otherwise, if you just put it in your VIP group, I'll be able to get to it right away. So thank you guys for the time. What an amazing day. Amazing work. I am really proud of you guys. I mean, what you're doing here in just this little bit of time, you're far surpassing what I ever did when I first found this world. So really, really great work. Stick to it. Stick strong. I know tomorrow's Friday, so make sure to be intentional. Isn't Friday, studies show Friday is the least worked day of the week, and I understand it. We have a ton of great signs. Yeah, Mark does have the best signs in the world. Mark's been doing that for years. It's super cool. I know Fridays can be tough. We have the weekends coming. We have all these things coming. Please do not keep your eye off the focus. It's just like Tony Robbins says. When he went to drive a race car, the instructor told him, don't look at the wall, look at where you're going. And of course, when Tony started, the first thing he did was looked at the wall and he almost drove 200 miles an hour right into it. We have to focus on where we are going and keep our eyes fixated on that. Let our bodies naturally turn us into it. So stay focused on where you're going. Keep sticking true exactly like you are now. You are doing perfectly. And then next week, I think we're going to have a lot of funnels launched and live. Let's start looking at stats. Let's start making some data-driven decisions. Really proud of all of you. I hope you feel the exact same. And make sure to take some time this weekend and pour back into yourself. You know, business is a reflection of self. It is the truest, largest, and clearest mirror you will ever look at yourself through. And your person has just become unbelievably important. So whatever it is, whatever your thing is, go for a walk or I don't know, go drive demolition derby cars. Whatever thing that fills you back up, make sure to take a couple minutes at least this weekend. Do that so we can hit the ground running next week. I certainly will be, and I'm excited to get back with you guys. But don't forget, too, it's only Thursday. So tomorrow is Friday. It's our expert-specific day. So anybody with expert questions and expert funnels, the day is focused on you. Really looking forward to it. Have an amazing